So we get started with exactly where we are from the standpoint of our mental state, our physical state, where we geographically are located, and so on. What we want to do is focus in on body sensations to begin with. That helps us locate ourselves in the present moment. And that is of great importance from the standpoint of improving our mental health. Present moment is accessible through breathing sensations. The simplest possible vehicle, just shifting attention to the sensations of breathing. Adding one more element to that, which is when we breathe out, there is a relaxation effect. Happens each and every time. Also, very simple to apply because all we have to do is extend, lengthen the exhaling breath. The third element, in terms of locating ourselves in the present moment, is to close the eyes either partly or completely. This enhances our ability to feel because it reduces visual stimulation. And so we are focusing within. And when we do focus within and follow breathing sensations, we face a limitation. Our abilities to focus on breathing run out, and we shift attention to some distraction, usually from the past, maybe from the future. In other circumstances, we might be a little bit displeased with ourselves when we confront a distraction. But in this case, we are working with full self acceptance. So rather than register a displeasure, we simply accept our limitation and then direct attention back to breathing sensations. So the combination of just focusing on breathing sensations, elongating or lengthening the exhaling breath, and then limiting visual stimulation so those sensations are enhanced. And this enhances our ability to use this relaxation effect and have it register throughout the whole body. We can almost feel it infiltrate foot by foot, sometimes inch by inch, but it expands out from a local spot to affect more and more of the body. And we probably feel it differently. Some people might feel this relaxation first in the arms, for example, or somewhere in the head or the back. It hardly matters. Important point is we're starting to use the natural resources of the body, and we're starting to feel the effects in the body, which is a confirmation that we're using natural resources. The body is responding positively. It's giving us the understanding that we are tapping into the wisdoms of the body. Next focus is realizing that we don't have to keep up with anybody's pace but our own pace. We don't have any deadlines here. We can just follow our own pace, whatever feels right. Try slowing down. Statement about that, which is we don't have to sacrifice to be peaceful. We don't have to be passive. We don't have to be ineffective. As we become more peaceful, we're actually becoming more intelligent and more functional. Now, just these changes challenge the way we usually think, the way we usually operate in the world beyond a mindfulness session. We typically, even in the morning, get ready for our daily set of hassles, of frictions, difficulties. And the idea, the concept, the principle of going through the day being peaceful is a hard one to grasp. It might sound like an attractive idea, but not very realistic. And so, this connection, this integration between the positive experiences that we have during a mindfulness session and all of the difficulties we face in the course of a day outside of a mindfulness session, this connection is very important. We make this connection during a mindfulness session because when we start to relax, we start to release those tensions that we have somehow accrued during the day. And that is the first step, to let go, to release the tensions. The tensions might be related to someone saying something to us that felt distinctly unkind. It lodges itself as a tension, but we can let that tension go. If it seems a bit resistant, we can breathe right through the tension. Now, from one point of view, a more debating point of view, what's the point of releasing all these tensions if we're just going to have them take hold the next day? And the basic point is they don't have to take hold. That when we learn this way of being more relaxed and more functional and skillful at the same time. And there's no reason why we have to let the tensions take hold. In fact, we can be a role model of staying calm and relaxed, even in difficult situations. Adopting our own natural pace, our own natural rhythm is important. So if we feel like we're slowing down just a bit, that's not a bad thing at all. We have the potential, we have the natural inclination to be creative. That starts at the organic level, where we're actually creating new neurons all the time. But we can also trust creativity at the level of cognition, thought, and emotion. The emotions are also wisdoms, information, and messages that guide us in the direction cultivating peace. So there is a connection between mind, wandering, and creativity. When our minds wander, thought is created, image is created. We call it a distraction, and it is a distraction, but it's also at the same time a creation. Rather than getting too fixed on it, we simply bring attention back to breathing sensations once again. Now, the thoughts that are created are not always what we would prefer. Some of them are the products of anxiety. If we can be fully accepting of whatever it is that arises in our minds, then we begin to relax about our cognitions and our emotions. And then they become more peaceful in their basic nature. There is the experience of flow, of just feeling the coherent movement of sensation in the body. So there's flow in feeling the breath, but then we experience flow in how sensations move through whatever the sector of the body is. There's flow in the legs, in the arms, in the upper and lower torso. And some of the flow moves from the core of the body to the peripheries. And then there is a flow through. The energies that we experience internally actually radiate off of the body from the top of the head, palms of the hands, soles of the feet, and from all the skin surfaces. We are radiating energy outwards. And that is a healthy experience that can feel good. When there is a silence, it's an invitation to especially value whatever your experience is. Your unique experience of breathing sensations. Your unique experience each time your mind wanders. Your unique experience each time you bring attention back to breathing sensations. Doing an experiment or seeing how this works. And when it seems that we're getting good results, it's evidence that we're doing the right thing, the healthy thing, both in our research, but most importantly, in your personal experience. Our research on the heart during mindfulness helps us see that when we do mindfulness, the heart relaxes, it beats more slowly, and it also coordinates more precisely with our own nervous system. We're more united within. We're, of course, doing this together, each in our own unique way, with no pressure at all to do anything that doesn't feel good and natural. And so, even though we're not talking to each other, we're able to behave with each other in ways that are peacemaking, learning to become more calm, more accepting in the presence of each other. And if You feel at times a little tired, fatigued, or even drowsy. It's no problem. When you feel a bit low on rest under the conditions of mindfulness, your body starts to catch up, to rest in such a way that there is restoration, repair, healing. Just a few minutes to go, a few minutes to feel what's different. When we heal, become healthier, even within a single mindfulness session, it can be inspiring. Okay, when it feels right, just introduce some small movements. And if it feels right, to stretch.